5 questions. Bahrain and Malaysia has lot of ties between these two countries in economic as well as tourism. So today we are going to talk about the Malaysian government's support to the Bahrain with Malaysian Ambassador to Bahrain. Your Excellency, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Asin. Thank you very much for having me this morning.
So, Your Excellency, first we would like to know about the new initiatives in the year of 2023.
First and foremost, allow me to register my appreciation to Daily Tribune News of Bahrain for giving me this opportunity in sharing our strong relations between Malaysia and Bahrain. And thank you to you for making time to see me today, and I'm very delighted about it. To talk about relations between Malaysia and Bahrain, it goes, as you earlier mentioned, goes more than 50 years, and it has grown over the years. When we established our embassy in Bahrain back in 2003, we noted that there has a lot of areas gave a lot of interest for Malaysia to look into in strengthening its economic relations as well as political relations. More than almost 20 years passed, and with 5 ambassadors helming this embassy, we have seen tremendous achievements with concerns to our engagement, be it economically as well as politically.
What are the new strategies between these both countries for develop the tourism sector?
A package for to touch on with Malaysia is to look into to capture the Umrah pilgrimage market, where the journey for these pilgrims to Saudi or to Mecca could actually undertake or break their journey in Bahrain. That is coming from Malaysia. Whilst from Bahrain to Malaysia, Bahrainis to Malaysia, it's also important for us to see a very interesting package, because we have a lot to offer to both countries. The leadership of Bahrain have really placed a lot of emphasis on providing a hospitable, a conducive environment for investment. We can see numerous changes undertaken by the government through its initiatives, as well as certain elements of assistance provided for investments to take in Bahrain. And we truly believe that the areas that probably could be of interest carries across the board. It can not only be focused on tourism, but also in the area of manufacturing, services, as well as trading.
Are there any new investment in 2023 in Bahrain?
I am working very hard, ensuring the importance of connectivity takes place. As you know, in order for economic and political relations to continue to grow healthily, it's very important for us to ensure connectivity between two countries happens. In this context, as you earlier mentioned, with concerns to tourism, we, in actual fact, we have actually made opening the doors of communication between the practitioners in the tourism industry in finding avenues in expanding tourism both ways, Bahrain to Malaysia, and also Malaysia is seen as a destination for looking into its geographical segments. We're talking about a multilateral country, its food industry. We have varieties of food that offers and fulfillment of any types of platter that one want to have and savor for. At the same time, we also have our rainforest. Always attracts a lot of international tourists to Malaysia, and this is where we are focusing at. Whilst in Bahrain, Bahrain is an island that is in close proximity to Saudi Arabia, and is also within the Gulf of Arabia, which offers a lot of varieties of as an island destination. Now, that is one thing that many people do not understand. How can an island in the Middle East could be an attractive destination for tourism?
What about the trade relationship between these two countries, and how are you going to support Bahrain to develop the trade development in between these two countries?
Now that we have opened our borders, we hope that greater number of Malaysian entities would come in. And I expect the year 2023 is going to be an exciting year for me, basically, because last year in 2022, I've gone through an extensive discussion with many entities in Malaysia, captains of industries, in promoting the opportunities of trading in Bahrain. And I see that the interests have taken its role this year. And inshallah, in the coming months, you will see an exchange of visits taking place between the chambers, especially the ASEAN Bahrain Council from here, traveling to Malaysia together with its captain of industries, as well as the National Chamber of Commerce of Industries Malaysia, making their way here into Bahrain and to rejuvenate the interaction of business between the two countries. And I call upon my Malaysian companies, entities, entrepreneurs to see Bahrain as well as high-tech agriculture development. This, among others, would truly contribute and to be in line with what Bahrain intends to become by year 2030.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you very much, Hassan. Thank you very much. Pleasure.
5 questions